Welcome here at Chesapeake High School, where we've got JV basketball action between the Hornets and the Panthers. Did not catch the first part of this game. Having a few technical difficulties trying to get everything going here at Chesapeake. Signal is a little off sometimes, and been working through that. But the Hornets have the ball. They are down 8-2 with 4 minutes and 2 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Because of the setup here, we will not have a clock today. Let me get that time off graphic off there. We will not have we will not have a clock today. So after every score, we will announce a time and score. So Mullins will be fouled. That's the first team foul for Chesapeake. And Hall will inbound. Hall gets the ball into Mullins. Mullins take the ball back across the timeline. Gets over to Dillon on the wing. Back to Staten on top. And then Mullins will take it on the wing. High post, little cut. Down to Chase Hall. Chase Hall misses a layup but gets a second shot. Still no good. And because the ball hit the top of the backboard, it will be Chesapeake ball. 3:19 left to go here, first quarter, 8-2 is your score. Chesapeake able to push the ball down, misses a layup. Mullins will push the ball across. Over to Dillon, back to Staten on top to Mullins. Dillon sets up at the high post, but cross-court pack to Staten. Staten works the ball. Trying to get it out to Dillon, but he's going to turn the ball over. Chesapeake able to get inside that passing lane. That's going to be a foul on Dillon. And Chesapeake will go to the line and shoot two. 2:44 left to go here, first quarter. First shot is up and no good.
Checking in for the Panthers, number 3, Austin Henderson, and number 4, J.D. Daniels.
Second shot is up. That one good. 9-2. Hornets down by 7 here with 2:39 left to go here in the first quarter. Dillon and Mullins works to break the press. Mullins will take it across, kicks it to Jordan Mullins. There's two Mullins on. Dreisen is the smaller point guard. Jordan Mullins, the taller forward.
Number 32, Ethan Taylor, his first, team second.
And Chesapeake, 2 team fouls on them now. 4 on the Hornets. The count is on. That's going to be a timeout, Hornets. Due to the music, we'll mute up. We'll be back right here. You're watching JV Basketball right here on Coker Live. Hall at the line to shoot two. First one is up and good. 11-3 with the 1:23 left to go here in the first quarter. We got two games tonight. You'll be able to check things out. Second one is up and good. 11-4 now for the Hornets. So for those of you, we had been trying to get JV basketball on all year long. It's where it starts so much earlier, work and all that fun stuff. We're able to get here tonight. Hopefully the Hornets can claw back into this one and come out with a win. Chesapeake cuts into the middle, blocked in there by Jordan Mullins. Dryzen Mullins stops and takes it back up the court. And they slow it down in their half-court set. Staten on top, kicks it Dryzen Mullins on the wing. Back to Jordan Mullins. And that pass is going to be tipped. Chesapeake will push no good on the layup attempt. And Chesapeake will foul Dryzen Mullins, team fourth. 44 seconds left to go, first quarter, 11-4. But we will have varsity basketball action here at Chesapeake coming up. The Hornets, 2-1 in the OVC, will take on 2-0 Chesapeake. So as far as OVC standings go, Hornets are right there in the thick of it. And we got a big chance, but Chesapeake is 6-0, undefeated on the year, where Hornets are 3-4. So it is going to be a good game, I believe. Hall with those 2 points, 11-6. They're actually a 5-point lead now. And Chesapeake is going to wait to the last shot, 14 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. There's a timeout called Chesapeake. And we'll be muting up for just a second while they got the music playing. You're watching JV Basketball right here on Cold Grove Live. So 8.9 seconds left on the clock here in the first period. It's Panthers by 5, 11-6. Panthers inbound the ball. Long three-point shot is up and off the mark, no good. And Hall is going to try the long shot, no good. And there's your scoreboard at the end of the first quarter. Going to the second, it's the Panthers up by 5, 11-6. We'll get second quarter action here started. Hornets down by 5. They've been down by as many as 9, 11-2. Trying to chip back and claw back in this game. There'll be a Hornet ball coming out here in the second half. Mullins will take the ball across the line, kicks it to Landon Davis. And Davis on the errant pass. It looked like it was tipped, but instead it was Chesapeake ball. So We can presume that that was not the case. And Hornets turn the ball over. Dillon picks up the batted pass. He's going to back it back out to set things up. Gets it over to Dryza Mullins. Back to Davis. High post. And travel is the call. Staten left a little bit early before he could get the ball on the deck. So turnover Hornets. Yeah, looks like that should be a kick. But no call there. Off Chesapeake. It'll be Hornet ball. Panthers turn it over. So right after JV basketball, roughly 7:30 or so is when we usually start off with varsity. We'll have Friday night hoops here with the Hornets taking on undefeated Chesapeake. So you guys can hang around and tune in for that. Well, that'll be on a separate video or a separate feed. Chesapeake brings the ball back across after the turnover from the Hornets. Three-point shot is up, on the way, banks it in. 14-6, 4:52 left to go here in the half. Mullins gets it into Hall. Hall up, hard off the back iron, bounces out. Panthers with the rebound. They get it up on the trailer, up, misses a layup. Dillon is going to get the rebound, push it, takes it all the way, but can't finish the deal. Misses the layup. Panthers with the rebound, got the runner out, and he's going to be fouled on the shot. I think they're going to say he's on the floor, so it'll be Panther ball underneath.
Davis is first, team fifth. At the line for the Panthers, number 2, Bryson Hayes. Correction. Foul before the basket.
Chesapeake gets the ball in. Misses on the jumper. Hall with the rebound. Hands back off to Dryza Mullins. I think we'll just start calling him D. Mullins and J. Mullins. And Hall with a shot. Hits the front of the rim, but falls in. 14-8 is your score. 6-point game here. 4:03 left to go until half. Jump shot up. Knocks it down. And that's going to be a timeout. Hornets. So I guess they're going to be playing music during the timeout, so we're going to mute up during the timeout so they don't turn our audio off. We'll catch up with you guys here in just a second. You're watching JV Basketball right here on Cold Live. And it'll be Hornet ball after the timeout, 16-8. Hornets down by 8 with 3:56 left to go to half. Davis, long three-point shot over, shoots at Mullins with the rebound. That almost looks like that would have been over the back. But no call. Gets it out, and that's going to push the lead to 10. Mullins brings the ball across half court. That 2-3 zone, giving the Hornets fits. Gets it down inside to Trey Hunt. And he's going to be fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Foul's on number 34, Zach Stepp.
Chesapeake with a rebound. Turnover Panthers. D. Mullins will take the ball up to the wing. Kicks it into Landon Davis in the corner. Hits Chase Hall in the middle, but misses the lay-in. And Panthers will get the rebound. And we have been able to work it out to where we can get your scoreboard on there, so we'll leave that up there for right now. Chesapeake will get to the wing. He'll take it down inside. That's going to be a turnover. Mullins gets in between the pass. Gets it back out to D. Mullins. He has on top. Back down to Hall. Back into Trey Hunt. And Hunt will put it in for two. 18-10, 2:29 till halftime. Chesapeake gets it on the wing. They're going to drive it inside. Mullins with the rebound. Jordan, that is. That's Jay Mullins. Drives to Mullins. Gets it to Jay Mullins. Down inside to Hunt. Short corner. Kicks it back out top. Back to the wing. Shot is up. Three-point shot is good by Jordan Mullins. Cutting the lead back to 5 with 2 minutes left to go until halftime. Hornets trying to push that half-court press, and that's going to be a travel turnover, Hornet ball. On the floor for the Hornets, drives to Mullins, Chase Hall, Trey Hunt, Jordan Mullins, and Landon Davis. Jordan Mullins, another three-point shot off the front iron, no good. Chesapeake pushing the ball up with pace. Up, under, misses the layup. Chase Hall comes down with a rebound. Hall been doing some damage on the boards here for this squad. 1:19 left to go here till halftime. Hunt up and in. Hornets doing a very good job moving the ball there to try to break that 2-3 zone. 3-point. And that's going to be a turnover and a subsequent foul on Dryson Mullins. 16 fouls now for the Panthers. With a minute left to go, Hornets have been down by as many as 10. And with a minute left to go to halftime, they've cut that lead to 3. Mullins gets it down the hall. Hall is going to lose the ball out of bounds. Turnover. It'll be Panther ball. The Hornets want to win the game. They're going to have to minimize turnovers and create turnovers and make those easy lay-ins. Chesapeake down to the corner. That's short. Mullins with the rebound. Gets it out to Hall. 31 seconds left to go here. Hall kicks it to Davis. Davis does not shoot. Gets it back out to Mullins. Back to Hunt in the corner. Hunt's pass is going to be tipped. It's a 3-on-1. And that makes easy work to Chesapeake. 14 seconds. Hall has it. And they're going to walk the ball up with 11 seconds left to go here. Hall with the last shot, and it's going to be short.
That's the end of the first half. Chesapeake Panthers 20, Oak Grove Hornets 15.
So it's halftime. Panthers up by 5, 20-15. Hornets fight back and cut that lead back to 5. We'll be back here after halftime. You're watching JV Basketball right here on Coal Grove Live. It will be Chesapeake ball coming out of the half. And three-point shot by Bellamy is good. To start the second half, 23-15. Hornets down by 8. Dillon passes over to Dryzen Mullins, back to Dillon. Dillon drives, kicks to Staten. Staten back to Dillon. Dillon's shot is up, no good. And it's a jump ball, quick jump ball. It'll stay right there with the Hornets. And Hornets this half will need to cut down on the turnovers. That's going to be 5 seconds. That is one of the turnovers they needed to cut down on. Chesapeake drives inside. Looks like he drug his foot, but no good. Bellamy has it down the corner, kicks back around, and Chesapeake will rotate the ball around. And that ball is going to be poked out of bounds by Dryzen Mullins. Mullins, the Hornets playing in that. Looks like a 2-3 defense. Johnson able to get his hands on that ball, so it'll be out of bounds off of him, but prevents a basket. Panthers get it right into the middle, no good. Johnson with the rebound, and he'll get it back out to Dryzen Mullins, and Dryzen will go to work. Kicks to Johnson, Johnson to Hall in the middle, Mullins out top. Hall has it on the high post, gets it back to Mullins. Dryzen Mullins, three-point shot is up, knocks it down, and is good. Back to a 5-point game. And you can see how the Hornets are moving the ball. They've got a consistent path, and that's going to be out of bounds on Chesapeake, a turnover. And the Hornets have a very consistent way and motion, ball path, if you would. And a decision being made at each level. Mullins takes it inside, gets it to Johnson into the corner, back to Dryzen Mullins out top. Mullins kicks to Johnson, Johnson to Hall in the paint, and his jump shot is going to be good. Cuts that lead back to 3. And the Hornets can slow the Panthers down. Three-point shot from the corner, way overshot. Dillon able to come down with a rebound. Dillon kicks it to Mullins, and Mullins will take it across. But the Hornets can slow Chesapeake down into a half-court offense. They've been doing pretty well. It's whenever they can get out and run off of somebody that's running out. Mullins' shot is up, no good. Panthers with a rebound. Shot goes up, no good. Hall with the rebound. He's going to push the ball up the floor. Long strides, misses the layup. Dryzen Mullins with a rebound, and he'll back it back out. Kicks it to Dillon on the wing. Down inside to Hall. Hall puts it up, misses the lay-in, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2 with a chance to cut this lead to 1. And you guys can do us you guys can always do us a favor. And you can click that share button right there. Let other people know that the JV kids are playing. First JV game this year that we've been able to get to. And that shot is up and good. 2-point game now with 3:03 left to go here in the third quarter. But that share button should be somewhere right around there. Second shot is up from Hall and good. Cuts that lead to 1 with 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Shot goes up to Bellamy. That's going to be a foul on Chase Hall. That's going to be the first. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And it's Chase Hall's first foul of the game. Hey, Brenda McMillan, Dan Wilson, thanks for coming on and hanging out with us here today. First shot from Bellamy up and no good. Number 22, Devin Bellamy. I know him because Malachi played basketball with him over the summer. Great kid. That one he's made back to a 2-point lead with under 3 left to go here, third quarter. Drives and walks the ball across. In order to break a disciplined 2-3 defense, you'd have to be a good outside shooter, or you have to be disciplined and patient to get the right shot. Staten on the ground, 3-point shot up from Johnson, long, no good. Dillon tries to save it. Chesapeake able to get their hands on it. Shot is up and short. It'll be Hornet ball. But in order to beat a 2-3 defense, you've got to overload generally on one side, move the ball quickly to try to break that rotation. Or be a great outside shooting team. Mullins walks the ball across. Dillon on the wing, back to Mullins. Back to Dillon. You can see that defense rotating around, almost like a 1-2-2 now. Kicks around, and that's the broken rotation, and he sinks the 3-point basket, and the Hornets take a 1-point lead. Half-court press up. Chesapeake shoots, and they're going to make a 3-point shot from the corner. Hornets trying to run that half-court press. Usually pretty good to generate the turnovers. 1:32 left to go here. Chesapeake up 27-25. Dillon's shot is up. Hard off the back iron, no good. Panthers with the rebound. They're going to get to Bellamy, and it's going to be a foul on Dillon. And then it'll be Chesapeake ball out of the back bucket. Hey, Susan Dillo, how's it going? Chesapeake, good pass in there from Chesapeake, and they're going to knock the ball out of bounds. It'll be Hornet ball coming up. 1:14 left to go here, third quarter, 27-25. After this game, around 7:30, we'll have the varsity tip-off, where the Hornets will be taking on the undefeated Chesapeake Panthers. It'll be about 20 minutes or so between the games. So if you want to come back and hang out for a little bit, we'll have more Friday night hoops coming up for you, where it'll be Colgrove and Chesapeake. Right here on Colgrove Live. Staten is going to get the ball back to Drives Mullins on top, back to Hall, back down to Staten. Staten puts it up, no good. Chesapeake with the rebound. The ball movement is good. Hornets just got to make their layups. Corner 3-point shot is up. Banks off the very top and almost gets in. Chase Hall with the rebound. Clears it out to Drives and Mullins. Mullins has a quick first step. Hall sets the screen, takes it inside, down to the corner. Jordan Mullins in, takes it up, off the glass, no good. Hall with the rebound, puts it back up, and he'll be fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot two with 23 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. They're having a lot of the same kind of problems that our varsity squad had for a couple games. Of course, they got out there slumped the last game against Fairview, where they actually started making their layups. First shot is up and good. Cuts the lead to 1. Hopefully for the same kind of outcome tonight. Second shot up, ties the game at 27 with 20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. That's going to be a travel and Hornet ball. Hornets will set it for the last second shot. 7 seconds. Kicks it to Hall. Hall will take it inside. And it's going to be foul on number 14, Hunter Staten, for an illegal screen. 1 second left to go. And we're not even going to follow that one. Oops.
Chesapeake Panthers 27, Oak Grove Hornets 27.
So at the end of your third quarter, 27-27. Hornets again have been down by as many as 10 here in this game. So, hey, thanks for coming on, hanging out with us here tonight. We're going to take a quick timeout, grab a drink. You're watching JV basketball right here on Coal Grove Live. So after a little bit of Old Town Road, it's going to be Chesapeake Panther ball to start the fourth quarter. Hornets have really scratched and clawed their way back into this one after being down by as many as 10. Shot into the middle, up and no good. Chase Hall with a rebound. He'll clear it out to Dries Mullins. We've got D. Mullins and J. Mullins back in the game. Dillon here on the corner. Hunter Staten and Chase Hall. And D. Mullins gets it to Dillon. Dillon to Hall. Hall back out to Jordan Mullins. And that pass, he's trying to get down into Staten, is going to be intercepted. A turnover, and Chesapeake will go to work. Chesapeake gets back on top. And Bellamy gets going a little too quick. Yeah, it's going to be a turnover. Hornet ball. And that's a really quick count off there by the officiating crew. Dillon able to get it across, gets it down to Staten. And Staten is going to be called for the charge. That was a little bit of a... That was a pretty solid JV call, but it really wasn't a block. But that foul is going to go against, I believe, number 1, Jordan Mullins. No, that foul will go against number 14, Hunter Staten, and that'll put the Panthers on the line to shoot 2.
At the line for the Panthers, number 33.
And most of the time like this, whenever you can't let anybody play this close when you're at a visiting when you're the visitor, because anything close is going to go towards the home team. Hey, what's up, Adam Bear, Parrots Music, Paul Lawless, how's it going? Thanks for coming on. That shot is going to be made, makes one of two, 28-27. Mullins kicks the ball to Dillon. Dillon back to Mullins, and they're going to rotate and reverse the ball. He'll cross over, and he'll be fouled. That's the good thing about having a smaller stature, is that you're going to get the benefit of the doubt on foul calls. Mullins was on the receiving end of that one. Hall will inbound to Mullins, and he'll bring it across half court. Hornets down by 1. Mullins kicks it over to Dillon, back to Mullins up top. Gets it to Hall. High post, back to Jordan Mullins. Jordan Mullins back out to Dries Mullins. D. Mullins back to Jordan. Jordan hands off to Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt back to Mullins. Mullins down to Hunt. And that's the patient kind of offense. So if you see how that particular thing works, they pass and pass and pass. There's fans in the stands saying, shoot the ball, shoot the ball, shoot the ball. Turnover. Trey Hunt picks the ball up, but they say turnover, turnover, turnover. And Chase Hall did a really good job finding Trey Hunt there under the basket for 2. Hornets up by 1, 29-28. 3-point shot up for Dillon, no good. Short, Trey Hunt with the rebound. Jordan Mullins takes it up, gets it down inside Dillon, and Dillon is going to be fouled. It's on the floor, so it'll be Hornet ball.
Fouls on number 0, Levi Best, his third.
Hey, Miss Ellen Atkins. Thanks for coming on and hanging out with us here tonight. And if you're watching over on YouTube, thanks for hanging out with us there as well. Mullins going to inbound the ball into Dillon. Dillon will take it up top. He's looking for somebody cutting across. Drives the Mullins with 3-point shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound in there by Hall. He puts it back up and in. And that's going to give the Hornets a 3-point lead, 31-28. And if you're just joining us, Hornets have been down by as many as 10. And they've been able to work their way back into it. Shot is up, 3-point shot is good. And they'll tie the game up with 3 minutes left to go here in the game. But Hornets down by as many as 10. Man, that official counts off quick. Ball dumped down to Trey Hunt. Hunt with 2 points. Another solid pass in there by Chase Hall. Panthers get the ball out to the wing. Try to get down inside, back outside. Short corner shot is up, hard off the back iron, no good. Hornets up by 2. And they don't have to be in any hurry whatsoever. Mullins takes the screen, hands off to Jordan Mullins. Mullins back to Dillon. Dillon down inside to Hunt. Hunt short corner shot is short. Rebounded by the Panthers. The Panthers will push the ball up the floor. Bellamy not able to get a handle on that ball, and it'll be a turnover. And there'll be a timeout, White. The second half, outside the very first shot, Hornets have played a very solid game here in the second half. Hey there, Harrison. How's it going? Good to see ya. I mean, kind of see ya, I guess. But we'll have varsity basketball action coming up here in just a little bit. Right now, this is just JV ball. So we'll have varsity basketball coming on here, where the Hornets will take on the undefeated Chesapeake Panthers. But Chesapeake is only 2-0 in the OVC. Hornets are 2-1 in the OVC. So even with the record disparity, it's anybody's game. And we'll see how things play off. I hope you join us here for varsity basketball action whenever they get started. About 7:30. Once this game ends, it'll be about 20 minutes or so. At 6:54 right now. We'll be done with this game here in 10 minutes or so. 20 minutes, and then we'll be back up and going. So we'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back here on Cold Grove Live. So hopefully you come back. And if you don't come back, that's cool too. Just make sure that you share the feed when it comes back on. Certainly appreciate that. So, there's 2:23 left to go here in the game. Hornets up by 2. And it's Hornet ball. Being up by 2, Hornets can take their good old time. So we see a half-court press going into place. Gets the ball to Hall. Hall's pass is going to be deflected. And Chesapeake will push the ball up. And Chesapeake will lose the ball out of bounds. Turnover. Hall to inbound. Under 2 minutes now left to play here, fourth quarter. Hornets up by 2. Again, Hornets will take their good old time. Johnson, cross-court pass to Dillon. Dillon back to Mullins, back to Dillon, back to Mullins. There's no reason to do anything more than what they're doing. Dillon kicks it down to Hall, and Hall's shot is going to be short. Rebound in there by Johnson. Johnson gets it back out, and they should slow things back down here, and they do. That's going to be a trap. Gets it back. And that's going. And that's Chesapeake tipped that out, and that was clear. That's going to be a travel and a turnover. So a minute 18, 2-point game here. Hornets up by 2. And Elijah Dillon to inbound. And gets it into Mullins. Mullins should just take off and run past him. He's got the speed and he does it. Kicks it over to Dillon in the corner. Back out to Mullins. Mullins to Johnson. Johnson gets to Hunt. Hunt back around to Dillon. And Hornets don't even need to shoot. They can just dribble. And Dillon loses the ball with under a minute left. Panthers going to drive in. Gets it outside. Long three-point shot is up. Way short. Chase Hall is there to play some center field. 45 seconds left to go here. 2-point game. 3-on-1. Dillon gets it over to Johnson. Johnson with a shot way short. And the Panthers are going to have the ball. Ball gets up. Too far outreach, and there's 28 seconds left, and the Hornets are going to take a timeout. Try to get things set up here for the coming press, I'm sure. So, guys, again, we'll have varsity basketball action coming up here in just a little bit after this game. Tip-off will be at about 7:30. I think it's an OVC rule now that you cannot start a varsity game before 7:30. So it'll be 7:30 when we get tipped off here. Hopefully you come back and hang out with us here for a little bit. This is just JV action, and you're watching Coal Grove Live. Again, if you're just now joining us, it's Hornet ball. There's 28 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Hornets up by 2. They've been down for the majority of the game here until about halfway through the fourth quarter, trailing by as many as 10. Chase Hall. And they don't want to foul him. He's a good foul shooter. He needs to get across the court. Mullins back to Hunt. And he's going to be fouled. Mullins will go to the line. Oh. That's only the 5th team foul for the Panthers. They've still got 2 fouls, at least 1 foul to give. 15 seconds left. They have to foul quick. And Hall is going to be fouled. So 1 more foul, and the Hornets will go to the line. And that foul will put the Hornets in the bonus, and that'll put the Hornets on the line. Landon Johnson. And there's going to be a timeout. Dryson Mullins and Chase Hall, probably the 2 most consistent free throw shooters. But we'll mute up here for just a second since they got the music playing. You're watching JV Basketball Action right here on Coal Grove Live. Big shots here coming up for Landon Johnson. He can actually put the game away here by making 2. for all practical purposes. Johnson's first shot is up. Hard off the back iron, no good. Bellamy with the rebound. He's going to clear it out. Chesapeake will push it up under 7 seconds. Three-point shot is up and short, no good. Last second shot is up, misses. And the Hornets will come out of this one with a win after being down by as many as 10. They'll take the victory 33-31. So, hey, guys, we'll be back here in just a little bit. We've got varsity basketball coming up right here on Cold Grove Live, so don't go anywhere. It's Friday Night Hoops right here on Cold Grove Live. See ya in 20.